Everybody, welcome to XLRN's live flag-to-flag coverage of the Miller Lite Cup Series, coming to you from Charlotte Motor Speedway this time. The Coca-Cola 600, Ken Jones, Tim Bandit. This should be a quite interesting race. The green flag's out, we're racing. It's like so far so good through turn one. 18 is the leader. Looks like Napa Fan's going to peek on the inside. We have a battle going on down the back straightaway. Napa Fan takes it over, and looks like we have Angelo trying to make something happen on the inside of the 18 too. Battles going on all over the racetrack, and we see some contact here. The 12 brushing up against the wall. They gather it up and hold on and complete lap number one under green. Second week in a row we've done this. Yeah, I tell you, man, these guys, looks like they finally figured out how to drive these race cars here. Took them all season to do it here, but this is a remarkable occurrence. 2 consecutive green flag lap starts in 2 particular weeks. Meanwhile, Napa Fan continues to lead. Angela all over him. Meanwhile, the 37 of Clinton 696 has PC Panthers all over him. Great battles going on all over the racetrack. Yeah, it was a top battle right there, and these guys got all knotted up here. This might be our first caution. This is going to be a real damage to see if they hold on. They do. Amazing driving going on. It's like K-Ball's going to drop to the inside. Very aggressive here. We have 50 laps in this stage. These drivers are driving as though this is the final lap. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job of holding on right now. We haven't seen a caution. We've just seen a lot of contact. These guys are sorting it out here. Just kind of trying to feel and see what they got here underneath them. They're trying to get into a rhythm, but right now Napa Fan looks like he's in quite a rhythm. Winner at Bristol last week, looking to go for 2 in a row. Angelo in the second position, followed by PC Panthers and Brian Gossett and Clinton at 696. That's your top 5 at the moment. I tell you, Napa and Angelo seem like they had rocket ships underneath them. Looks like we got a couple of, looks like 3 distinct packs of racing right now. We have the cars racing for the lead, first and second. We got 3rd through 5th, and back here we got a dogfight back here. It looks like 6th on back to 10th. Like Brian Goss is trying to get something going underneath PC Panthers. That's for the 3rd position. It also looks as though Tex Pelt has been able to separate himself from that 2nd pack, or 3rd pack, and now he's trying to become a member of the 2nd pack. So I've got some problems possibly going on in the back of the pack. Perhaps not. Napa Fan's in the lead going through turn 3 and 4. Angelo right on his back bumper. He seems right now like he's content to just hold down that 2nd position. Yeah, these guys are in a rhythm right now. And looks like they might be coming up on some lap traffic. This here is K-Ball. Saw him go to Victor Lane at Texas, but he's struggling mightily right now. Trying to maintain his lead lap position as the leaders start to come up on lap traffic. Obviously this car had some type of problems. Boy, these guys is really bumping and banging here. See our onboard car, and there's a big wreck there. This might be the lifesaver that K-Boy was looking for. It looks like it is. Caution is out. Our first yellow flag of the race is out here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're going to take this opportunity to get in a quick break. You're watching XLRN's live coverage from Charlotte. We'll be back for the start. All right, getting ready to restart the race. Looks like PC Panthers, Clinton 696, and Tex Pelt all decide to stay out. Here we go again. Green flags out. We're racing. Yeah, I think these cars right here is just trying to experiment and see how their cars handle on no tires. Looks like Napa car is handling pretty good with tires. You see him slicing and dicing his way up through the field. Little contact though down the back straightaway. He's getting real tight. Oh, 3 wide back here. They hold on. As soon as I say that, there's a crash going out up front. And looks like the caution is going to come out. Our second yellow flag of the race. Well, I mean, these guys really got jacked up on top of each other there. So, I mean, it wasn't too surprising to see something going to happen. And we finally did see it happen here. But this is a little bit of a reprieve for some of these cats here. Because they get to come in and try to, like, make some type of adjustments on the cars. Because some of these guys here, obviously, is having some ill-handling cars. So, perhaps these guys in the pits can be able to make some type of adjustments and help them out with that. All right, well, we'll be back with the start. Let's watching XLRN's coverage here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Green flag is back out. Dust Bunnies is the leader. Well, these guys really up on the wheel here right now. A lot of contact there. You see, looks like PC Panthers making some contact. Fly's Kid, they hold on though. Looks like there's a big separation here between the top few cars. So obviously some other cars had some type of problem, since you really only see 7 cars here up here in contention racing right now. Napa fan well off the pace. Obviously some problems with him. We see some contact here between Fly's Kid and K-Ball. I believe that's Dust Bunny still up in the lead. Right now, 7 cars in a line. Little contact, tight racing going on for the 5th position. PC Panthers charging his way through. Now setting his sights on Brandon Gossett. Yeah, PC is a man on the mission here. You know he knows how to get up on the wheel. And he's showing he can do that here. Speaking of being up on the wheel, Dust Bunnies looks like he's still up on the wheel leading this race. As soon as I say that, we might battle for the lead. This Dale up here, putting himself in the lead. Looks like it might be Dale. Definitely a lead change. It's going to drop Angelo back to 2nd. Tight battle going on here between the leaders at the moment. Yeah, right now we got about 6 cars underneath the blanket. $29 laps to go in stage number 1. It's like we're going to have some 3 abreast racing. This is real tight. Brandon Gossett, Fly's Kid, and PC Panthers racing for that 3rd spot. It looks like Dust Bunnies just take back over the lead. Yeah, Dust Bunnies here. Looks like he's got a pretty strong car underneath him here tonight. Saw him go to Victor Lane at Talladega. Trying to do the same here tonight. This is a long race, though. Napa fans starting to come back up into the mix. Side-by-side battle here between him and our onboard car. And looks like Napa's going to take that spot. Onboard car struggling a little bit here. And speaking of struggling, here's some more of these cats if you're struggling right now. PC Panther's really struggling. He's down the apron. He's going to gather it up, smack the wall. No caution, though. Tough break for PC Panthers. Looks like we're setting up for a 4-car battle for the lead. I believe Dale has reassumed it. Great battle we got going on here for the 5th spot. As soon as I say that, it looks like that battle is over. And Napa fans going to take it over. Now it looks like the top cars are starting to string themselves out a bit. "24 laps to go in stage number 1. You got to imagine that fuel mileage is going to come into play here. These cars are most likely going to have to make a pit stop. It'll be interesting to see when these guys come in here, what kind of adjustments they make here. Maybe some of these cats here that we saw dive into the pits, or somebody like PC Panthers, maybe he dived into the pits once he had his problem. Because he is certainly well off the pace. I wonder if some of these cats here might be trying to save fuel here too. Long extended series of greens, so we're going to take a break. You're watching XLRN's coverage. Miller Lite Cup Series. The Coca-Cola 600. Back with XLRN's live coverage, we have a new leader. Dust Bunnies has dove into the pits. Not exactly sure who the leader is because our onboard car is quite a bit away from the action. Yeah, right now he's kind of struggling here. I mean, we've seen him do that before in these races, and he gets himself right towards the end. We'll see if he can be able to pull that off here right now. Currently running in the 6th position. Looks like some more cars come into the pits here too. Angelo, I believe he's been in, or he's coming in right now. It's going to be interesting to see how the strategies unfold here. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be able to make it here. Car right along with us, at least about 4 laps short. See Tex Pelt back there, the 7th spot. You got to wonder if he's really trying to save it and make it, but it's going to be hard for me to imagine anybody's going to be able to make it that long. 17 to go in stage number 1. This is a very long race. 200 laps, as it looks like one car here is on the apron. Maybe that's Fly's kid getting to come to the pits. Look at that, he broke real loose. Looks like he's trying to bring out a caution. And looks like he will get what he wanted, a caution. Caution flag is out. It's like PC Panthers is going to most likely be the free pass car. Well, that's a tough break for Angelo, but you know he's a hard charger, so we know he'll be able to somehow figure this out and get back into the mix here, because he's got a long way to go in this race. We haven't even completed stage number 1, so there's certainly a lot of time for him. K-Ball is the leader. K-Ball 85-16, followed by Napa Fan 24, Dale 13-27. Looks like Angelo and Dust Bunnies both took the wave around. And we're back green. Green flag's out racing. 13 to go. Well, these guys is really getting jacked up there. That might be another caution. Looks like no caution. Little lag possibly going on here. Great battle going on between K-Ball and Dale. Brandon Gossett up in the mix. Also Napa Fan. Well, we know Napa's got a great race car. Here we see him battling down to the inside of the 12. Looks like he's going to tuck back in line, though. Great racing going on here for the 3rd spot. Brandon's able to pull him off the corner and hold on temporarily. And now we have 3 cars up here battling for this 3rd spot. No change up front. K-Ball starting to pull away from Dale, who's now dropping back into the clutches of Brandon Gossett, Napa Fan, and Clinton. And we have 10 laps to go in stage number 1. Boy, it's a dogfight back here for the 2nd spot. This guy's putting on a whale of a race here. A lot of contact here. Everybody holds on. Here's Napa Fan looking to the inside of Brandon. He's going to take over that spot, put himself into 3rd position. Here's Clinton looking on the inside, trying to make his mark, move up into 4th. We got some great racing going on here in this pack here. There's some contact, though. That might bring out a caution. No caution. We're still green. Well, I'll tell you here, these guys, we've seen them in the past try to bring out cautions to kind of end things here. And if a caution does come out, most likely, that might end up in the stage. We've only got 7 laps to go. Great battle going on here for 2nd. K-Ball is pulled out to a 2-second lead. Nearly 2-second lead. Over 2nd and 3rd. Tell you what, Dust Bunnies, we talked about him getting that wave round. He's right back up here in the top 5. So that certainly paid off dividends for him. Because at the end of this here stage, everybody's going to come in most likely and pit. It's like the top, these cars are starting to reel in K-Ball a little bit. And once these guys stop racing so hard side by side, they're most likely able to do that. And it looks like they are starting to do that. At least Brandon is in that 12 car here. See, it's like a onboard car lost a little bit of ground coming off that corner. Car rushing up all against the wall. He's trying to get his Darlington stripe here, apparently. While this is going on, K-Ball looks like he just put on the afterburners. As we talked about him these guys starting to reel him in. Right now, he's just pulling away. Three laps to go in stage number 1. K-Ball 85, 16 the leader. Brandon Gossett's in second. Clinton 696 is in third. PC Panthers is in fourth. And Dust Bunnies is in fifth. That's your top 5. We saw K-Ball run very strongly at the Texas Motor Speedway. In fact, getting the victory there. These tracks look very similar in appearance from an aerial view, but the handling is traditionally quite different on these tracks. Although it looks like K-Ball is not really having any problem navigating this course, despite those differences. Yeah, right now he's in a league of his own right now. Real good race car, just pulling away from these cats. These guys got some time to make some more adjustments and fix up their cars. This is just the first stage. Getting ready to come to an end right here. And that's going to end the stage. K-Ball is the winner. There you have a look at the top 5 and 6 through 10. Let's see how this race here shakes out after pit stops here, because undoubtedly we're going to see some of these guys come in here. Pretty much everybody coming in pit. Right there you see the Napa Auto Parts running order. Undoubtedly that's going to change as a result of the pit stops. Let's see how it shakes out. And there you see the caution summary. K-Ball holding on to the lead. Getting ready to restart. We'd like to thank you for watching. We're getting ready to kick off stage number 2 right now. The first stage owned by K-Ball. Green flags out racing. When we talk about 3 wide here at the start of these races, these guys is really bunched up, and that's exactly what they're doing here right now. 4 wide, they're going to sort. Oh my goodness, here this is bound to be a caution if they don't sort it out here soon. Remarkably, we get around with green flag left. Look, PC Panthers trying to make a move on the inside of Dust Bunnies. Well, there's Clinton getting real high there up in that loose stuff. Holds on. He's going to drop back here to at least 4th, maybe even more than that. Oh, we have a crash back here. That's Flyest Kid having some problems. We stay green. But I'll tell you, the way these cautions have been falling for these cats here, it's been real tough. We've seen a lot of these guys here in the outhouse, and it looks like right now we see Flyest Kid back here struggling in the outhouse as a result of that problem he had. Long race, though, so he's got a lot of time to catch up. K-Ball's at a very strong car. We've seen him posting practice speeds of him turning over laps here in preparation for this race, and obviously that's made a huge difference for him as he's just cruising right now. Yeah, we saw Napa Fan up here challenging before. He's trying to get back up here into the mix. Right now he's running into 6th position. There's Dale. We saw him leading before. There's Dust, but is running up high here, brushing up against that wall. That's going to open up the bottom here for PC Panthers. He's going to take advantage of it and drop Dusty's back here to 3rd. And looks like K-Ball's having some problems here. All these cats are starting to reel him in. But we're starting to have a great race, possibly a 6-car battle for the lead. K-Ball in the lead. PC Panthers, Dust Bunnies. That's your top 3. Well, this is some real tight racing these guys got going on right here. Here's Clinton down on the inside of Dusty's, trying to make something happen. Look at all these cars here just shuffling side by side, bumping and banging. They hold on here mostly. Nope, they do hold on. Oh, no, they don't hold on. There's a crash back there. And looks like PC is going to go for the lead. A lot of action going on, side-by-side battle here for the 1st position. PC Panthers takes it over from K-Ball. Well, PC, we haven't seen him win a race yet here, and he's trying to show he can win a race. He's up on the wheel here, and when you make a move past K-Ball, as soon as we say that, though, here comes K-Ball back here trying to take back that spot. When you're able to make a move on him, you know you've done something strong. Still side by side for the lead, 18 and the 4. Great racing going on for the lead. Yeah, it looks like PC's got that high line and it's working for him here. Well, it was working for him. Looks like he's gonna lose the lead right now. And he might even lose 3rd. Here's Dusty looking on the inside of him. Three wide for the lead. Amazing racing going on here. Dust Bunny's trying to make something happen, but he's trying to fight off PC Panthers. Here goes Dusty looking to the inside again, trying to take over the top spot, and he will take it over from the 18. Here, but the 18 is going to use his high side up here. He gets some great momentum. We saw PC use that to his advantage. He was able to hold these cats off for quite a ways. This is a real tight squeeze, though. Look at them bumping and banging up here. There's 37 laps left in the stage, but you would not know it the way these cars are racing for the lead. Yeah, these Fords here look pretty stout. Speaking of a Ford that's stout, here's Angelo. We talked about it. You can't count that cat out. He's coming right back up here. And here's PC trying to come right back up here for the lead. Oh, there's K-Ball taking over the second position for PC Panthers now. You got to wonder if handling started to come into play here for some of these cats here, because this has been quite a long green flag run. And these leaders have been racing real aggressive. And a guy like Angelo, he's smart enough to save his stuff and just kind of reel these guys in once they've used up theirs. And looks like that might be what's going on here right now. Dust Bunnies continue to hold the lead, followed by K-Ball, PC Panthers, Angelo who's moved up to the 4th position, and Clinton 696. That's the top 5 at the moment. Yeah, I think PC might have used up his stuff. He's dropping well back here. Here's Angelo taking him back here to the 4th spot. Looks like we have a lead change. Here's K-Ball taking back the top spot here from Dust Bunnies. Seems like this stage here, K-Ball has had quite a hard time holding on that lead. We saw in the first stage, he was able to pull away from these cats, but obviously these guys made some type of adjustments and made their cars a lot better. Either that or K-Ball went the wrong way on his adjustments. But in any event, we certainly have a lot closer battle for the lead going on here. 31 laps to go in stage number 2. Pit stops are going to occur. The question is, are they going to happen under green, or are they going to happen under the caution? So far, it's been a very long green flag run. It has the look we're going to see pit stops happen under green. Here's Angelo here, side by side for the lead. Talked about how you can't ever count him out. And here he goes taking over the top spot here from the 19. But the 19's not going to give it up easy. And he goes up and brushes the wall. Great racing here for the lead. Now we have great racing going on for the 3rd position. Well, he's dropping well back here. These guys, you can throw a blanket underneath these cars right now. Got our onboard car looking here, and there's PC bumping up in the wall. Here's the 18 bumping up into the wall too. And that's going to be a caution. Caution flag is out. Imagine everybody's going to come into the pits here because they should be able to make it to the end of the stage. And if they're close, they maybe could kind of save enough fuel here to make it to the end of the stage unless they're getting some real terrible fuel mileage. There's your Napa Auto Parts running order. Angelo 787, Dust Bunnies 00, Clinton 696, K-Ball 8516, PC Panthers 18. Those are your top 5 competitors. All right, here we go, getting ready to go at green. Angelo in the lead, taking that inside line. He's going to lead him down. The green flag's out. We're racing. Boy, this is real tight. These guys, they're racing 3 wide here. An amazing save here for the 37, but a crash back here from many other competitors. No caution. But it seems like every time we have a restart, something crazy happens or somebody gets booted out here into the back of the pack as a result of some crashes, but there's not a caution. And it looks like that's happened again to a few more competitors. Oh, some tight racing going on right now. 3 wide. But Dust Bunnies is all over the racetrack. Right, that car is looking real evil. You got to wonder if maybe the tire pressures aren't quite right where he wants them or something, because he was leading the race earlier, and right now he's struggling. Oh, some contact there. Our onboard car. But I'll tell you, he was up on the wheel right there. Maybe a little bit too up on the wheel. Gonna have to remember this is a long race. There he goes up into the wall, brushing it, dropping back. Oh, and some contact. This might bring out a caution. No caution. Well, that's a tough break for our onboard car there. Dropping him back. It's like quite a few cars we saw up here battling for the leader in the back. There's K-Ball in a nice spot back here. Obviously, he was one of those cars that we saw in problems at the restart, or having problems during that restart. .22 to go in stage number 2. Still a very long way to go in this race. .20 laps to go in stage number 2. Let's get to us. We're going to take this opportunity to get in a break, and we'll be back for the conclusion of the stage. Watching X-Lawrence coverage here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And looks like a caution flag is out. Caution flag is out here at Charlotte. Boy, I'll tell you, this is going to set things up pretty interestingly here for this final run. See who takes the opportunity to come into the pits and who doesn't. Looks like everybody comes in besides Clinton 696. Clinton 696 assumes the lead here. And let's see here if he can hold them on with no tires. Green flags out racing. Well, it's going to be a tall order here for 9 laps to hold them off. Here's K-Boy, or K-Ball, side by side battling him. Great battle we have going on for the lead into the corner. Side by side for the lead. Oh, we have a car in the grass. That's PC Panthers. Eight laps to go. Here's Angelo. Looks like he's trying to think about getting something happening here on the outside. He's got a real good car. And here he goes, looking to the outside of 37. Tight side-by-side racing for the lead, and the caution's out. Let's see who's going to come into the pits and who's not going to pit here. It's like several of them taking the opportunity to come into the pits. If there's another caution, undoubtedly it's going to end the stage, so track position is certainly at a premium here in this final run. Yeah, I imagine it's going to be pretty hard for any new tires to be able to make their way up here through the field here with the amount of time we're going to have left. But maybe these guys just position themselves here for this final stage. Here we go, green flags out racing. But Tex Pelt's going to take him 3 wide into the corner. Boy, that outside line did not work out for Clinton 696. He's dropping well back here. Oh, some tight races probably going to end the stage if there's a caution. And looks like that does end the stage. Stage will end under caution as a result of a multi-car crash coming off of turn 4. Angelo is the winner of stage number 2. And looks like everybody's going to mostly take the opportunity to come into the pits, we're guessing. Well, I mean, some of those cars there that we saw come into the pits here during that first, excuse me, towards the end of stage number 2, they might actually be likely to stay out because we saw that they came in and they're probably banking on maybe using this to get some track position. So we'll see how that pans out, as it looks like everybody came into the pits. Looks like Dust Bunnies takes the opportunity to stay out and make use of that track position. This is the final stage, getting ready to go green. Green flags out, we're racing. Well, Fly's kid really got jacked up there. He held on to it. Here's another guy getting jacked up. Here's Tex Pelt. He's going to hold on to it. It's like Dust Bunnies is going to hold on right now with those old tires, but Angelo's trying to look to the outside, make something happen, and looks like he's going to do it. Well, some top racing there with our onboard car. Him and Napa got old jacked up here, but they hold on. No caution. .48 laps to go in this race. We're undoubtedly going to have to see another pit stop because nobody can make it the entire distance. You got to wonder if how strategy is going to come into play, or will we see green flag pit stops? Yeah, that's something we ain't had to deal with the entire race here so far with these guys, making green flag pit stops. Well, at least for the most part here, some of these cats made green flag pit stops. Really tight racing we're seeing going on for, looks like, the 6th spot. That's between Napa Fan, Dust Bunnies, and Flyest Kid. Yeah, they're trying to bring out a caution. They're trying real hard. So far, they're able to not do it, which I guess is either a good thing for them or a bad thing for them. I'm not really sure what exactly the case is, whether they needed a caution or they was just really up on the wheel, trying to drive hard. Oh, some lag there with Dust Bunnies. Yeah, Dust Bunny's car is really lagging here. It's going to make it real hard to get by him. Looks like things have certainly sorted themselves out. We got a car in the grass. He's going to hold on. Looks like this might be a big wreck. And looks like it is a big wreck. Caution is out. Looks like everybody's going to take the opportunity to pit here. Although, what you see here in the running order here, who's pitting and who ain't pitting, you'll never really know who actually is pitting and not pitting until the screen actually loads and we see who stayed out. So some of these cats here might be doing some trickery. Angelo is the leader. Angelo 787, looking to get his 4th win of the season. He's yet to win during this chase competition. He came close last week at Bristol. And it looks like everybody took the opportunity to get tires and come into the pits. Angelo leads him down again. Green flags back out. We're racing. These restarts is real hectic here. These guys is up on the wheel, on top of each other, not really giving each other any space whatsoever. There's some contact down the backstretch here between Clinton. tight battle here between PC Panthers and Clinton. This is for the 5th spot. Well, he drove it in there real deep, and PC's got some problems back here. He's into the wall. Here's another cat into the wall. Is this going to be a caution? They're trying to make it happen. No caution. And here comes K-Ball coming back to the lead. And Dale's trying to make it a threesome up here battling. He slices his way up into the 2nd position, dropping Angelo back to 3rd. Well, this here out here, some great racing going on here. But all 3 of these cars we've seen up here has led the race and been real strong. Actually, 4 of them. We saw Clinton here lead through pit strategy. Looks like he keeps working and working on his car, trying to make it better. Seems like right now he's able to hang with these cats. Dale looking to the inside of the 18. Oh, there's some contact, and here comes the 10 into the lead. Well, that was a chrome horn right there he used. He just bulled his way up into the lead. That was a power move right there by him. Speaking of power moves, here comes Angelo looking down to the inside, trying to do that crossover, and he's going to pull it off, pulling himself into the lead. That's going to drop Dale back to 3rd, or excuse me, 2nd. Clinton is trying to drop him back to 3rd, all over his back bumper. But I tell you, Angelo's hoping here that 37 can get up here and race Dale, because that only helps him out, because it makes him able to pull away from these guys. When these guys are side-by-side racing, really makes it easy for the leader here, who don't have to worry about protecting his line or really running any line that, like, he don't want to run. Can kind of just do what he wants to do on the racetrack. Whereas these other guys are trying to pinch each other down, squeeze each other up, and all sorts of craziness, and that really slows down your speed. Oh, there's K-Ball making a move, and this might be a caution, and it is a caution. Caution's out. Excuse me, I made a mistake earlier when I said this was the 3rd and final stage. This is the 3rd stage, but not the final stage. We have one more stage coming up. So indeed, this is a very long race that these competitors are competing in right now. Yeah, I mean, these guys right now here, they're driving like there's about 20 laps to go. I mean, there's 20 laps to go on the stage, but after this here, they got 100 plus laps to go. And we have another viewer. We'd like to thank you for joining. We're in stage number 3 of 4 stages, the Coca-Cola 600. Stage number 1 was won by K-Ball. Angelo won stage number 2, and we're getting ready to decide who's going to win stage number 3. Green flags out, we're racing. I'll tell you, the outside line is not the line to be here. We see the guys are 3 wide here. And here we got a possible lead change going on here. You can throw a blanket underneath these cars as they're competing right now. Here comes K-Ball back to the lead. And is he going to take it? It's a great battle. And look, Angelo fighting hard on the outside. Yeah, he is. Napa fans right here trying to see which one of these guys is going to be the one to take over the lead. Because he's trying... Oh, my goodness. Here's Dusty here getting jacked up. And here another caution. And the 23 car getting up in the air. Heavy, heavy lick there for several competitors on the backstretch, bringing out the caution once again. Tell you, this looks like we have a red flag going on right now. These cars are parked on the backstretch. It's like they sorted it out. There's your caution summary. Looks like 4 cars decided not to pit. Green flag is back out. It's a green flag, but for how long here? These guys is... Here we go here. There's the how long route there. Bunch of them getting bumped up and banged up in this one here. But no caution. No cautions. We've got a multi-car crash in the backstretch. Several competitors involved, but we stay green. Tell you, if you get caught up in the back here, when these guys trying to make 3 and 4 wide moves into turn 1, it's a recipe for disaster. We've seen it all day here, and it looks like that's continuing. Be interesting to see if this stage is going to be able to go here to its completion under green, because you got to imagine a fuel mod is going to come into play here eventually, if it indeed does. Take the fuel for our onboard cars for 26 laps. And they're completing lap number 23 here. So technically he should be 3 laps to the good. So that should put anybody here that came in the pits here under that last caution pretty much in position to be able to make the stage without pitting. Alright, well, it looks like there's not really a lot to describe here to you. We're going to take a break. You're watching XLRN's live coverage of the Really Light Cup Series, Coca-Cola 600. And looks like that's going to be the end of stage number 3 here. K-Ball winning this one here too. Strong run for K-Ball, setting himself up nicely here for the final stage of the race. There's your Napa running order. Napa fan in second. Let's see how different that is from the actual caution summary. And looks like there's a caution summary right there. K-Ball, Napa fan, Tex Pelt, PC Panthers, and Dale. Getting ready to restart here for stage number 4. Green flags out. We're racing. Yeah, you really want to make sure that you're able to survive here early in this stage here. Well, it was real tight racing there, but they held on to it. 46 laps to go. This is part in the race here where we're really going to see who's got what and how strong some of these cats here are. Some of these guys might be kind of sandbagging here, but if they sandbagging, now's the time to let it all out, because this guy K-Ball, we know he got a strong car, and Angelo, see him slicing his way through the field, you know he got a strong car too. Oh, there's PC Panthers getting jacked up. Or no, that's Dale. All sorts of issues going on. This must be lag. Well, they're still lagging and knotting together. And that's going to bring out a caution. Caution flag is out. All right, here we go. Brandon Gossett is the leader. Clinton 696 on the outside. K-Ball in third. Napa fan. Green flags out racing. Well, this is a real mess back here. Racing for 5th. Some contact right there. Oh, there's PC Panthers doing a PC Panthers move. And we have a caution. Caution flag is out. Well, a lot of these guys got knotted up in that one right there. I mean, we talk about how these restarts here, when you get these guys restarted, they just run all over each other. And that's what we saw happening there. It's like Brandon Gosson's going to stay out. He's loving that clean air and loving that lead. Fly's Kid looks like he also did not pit. But I'll tell you, I'm a little bit worried about Fly's Kid here. We've seen these guys on the outside have terrible starts, especially with old tires. Let's see how he does here. Green flag's out racing. There's some real aggressive racing going on. PC Panthers. They hold on here, at least temporarily. Let's see what happens down the backstretch. There's some real knots going on here going into turn 3. "36 laps to go. It looks like K-Ball's seeing exactly what he wants to see. Himself in the lead and a pack of cars clustered up behind. Here's Dust Bunny's having some problems. A lot of bump and bang going on here in the final stage. These guys is really up on the wheel, apparently. Real aggressive racing going on here. Racing for, looks like the 6th spot. Boy, that was a real great save right there we saw with our onboard car, getting it real loose. He holds on. "34 laps to go. We're still going to have to see a pit stop. So if this race goes green, nobody can make it all the way. Well, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to make it green all the way without seeing some type of caution here. I mean, these guys, certainly in that other group here, they're really up on the wheel. This group back here looks like they got a little bit of separated here. We got a couple cars here and a couple cars there. But racing up here for that second position, it's like a 4-way dog fight. There's Dale looking underneath. Dust Bunny's trying to take over the 8th spot. Looks like he's going to do it. Oh, looks like K-Ball is a lap down. K-Ball. Looks like he's going to drop out of the race, so that's going to open things wide up here. Some of these cats here, most likely Angelo, unless somebody else can do something here with him. We've seen Angelo have the strongest car out here besides the 18. Boy, tough break for the 18. Well, there's some great racing going on for that 9th spot. Looks like that battle is now over. It's like Dust Bunnies is coming into the pits. Here comes Flash Kid in too. Looks like pit stops have begun. Final round of pit stops. 22 laps to go and final pit stops have begun. Think it might be a little bit early for this, Tim? Well, I don't know. I mean, these guys here, it's like our onboard car's got 14 laps to the good. I mean, I'm guessing these guys is hoping and banking on tires maybe being able to be an equalizer, coming to get some fresh rubber. But, I mean, it might be a little bit too early for some of these cats here. Because if a caution comes out, we almost see one right there. Angelo having problems. Angelo looks like he missed pit road. Angelo, the most dominant car in the race, having problems. We're not even sure who the leader is right now. We see PC Panthers is in 3rd. Dale in 4th. It's like Tex Pelt came into the pits. 20 to go here at Charlotte. We're still unclear who the leader is. As we said, nobody can make it all the way, so we're definitely going to see pit stops. Tell you, man, these guys here, you got to wonder about penalties too with some of these pit stops here too, because these guys, we haven't really seen them making a lot of green flag pit stops. We saw Angelo having problems getting into the pits. That might have threw away his race right there. Got to wonder if he's the only one to have problems, or we're going to see some of these other cats having some issues. It's like right now the top 4 are staying out. Like the telemetry for our onboard car says they're 10 laps to the good. So we got to imagine we're going to see pit stops happening sometime within the next 5 to 7 laps, unless they're really planning on stretching it. Well, even if they really stretch it, they're still going to run out of gas in about 4 to go. So I can't really imagine anybody's going to got that kind of gas reserves unless they're running the kind of setup that DW had back in the day, where he said he was able to save a little bit of gas, a little bit in the trunk, in a secret compartment or something like that, and was able to stretch his fuel mileage. Not sure if any of these guys got something like that going on here, but it's going to take a miracle or something along those lines for anybody to be able to make it all the way. What about running your car out of gas, Tim? Do you think that any of these competitors are going to risk that strategy? Man, I wouldn't recommend it, because, I mean, there's so many laps that are going to be left by the time they run out. So, I mean, even if, like, they do run out, don't pit and run out of gas, I got to imagine even the cars that came into the pits are going to be able to get by them, because they're going to be coasting around out here at about maybe 30 miles an hour. Our onboard car got real loose right there, getting off that corner. It's like Dale is taking over the second position. Closing in on 10 laps to go here in the Coca-Cola 600 Miller Lite Cup Series. If you're just joining us, quite the upset. K-Ball, who was very strong in the early going, winner of stages, is now out of the race. Angelo, who looked to be the successor of the victory, possibly setting himself up to get his 4th victory of the season, also having problems, missing pit road, dropping himself back. We're not sure who is going to assume the lead after pit stops shake themselves out. 4 cars have not come into the pits yet. And we have 12 laps to go. All the leaders are going to have to come in within the next 4 laps or so. Yeah, it's going to be real close to see how these guys get into the pits here. That could be the move that wins this race here or loses it for you. Here comes Dale into the pits. And Napa into the pits. 10 to go. PC Panthers assumes the lead. If you're just joining us, you picked a great time to tune in because this is the closing stage of this race. We are on stage number 4. Within 10 laps to go, PC Panthers is the leader. All the cars are going to have to come to the pits. PC Panthers and Clinton 696 have yet to do so. They're trying to stretch their fuel mileage, but it's going to be quite unfathomable to think that they're going to be able to make it all the way. Yeah, there's no way they're going to be able to make it all the way here. No way whatsoever. They're going to have to come in. Just got to be careful coming into the pits when they do come in. Owen PC loses it coming to the pits. Owen Clinton's also losing it. Well, I'll tell you, that right there was a rough pit road entrance for a lot of these cats here. It's like Clinton and PC just took gas, but that was a real tough get into the pits here. PC having problems here again, and once again they buy Clinton. Tough break here for our onboard car. It's like Napa's possibly going to set himself up for another victory. Five laps to go here at Charlotte. Well, there's Dust Bunny is putting a chrome bumper here to the 37. Four laps to go here at Charlotte. We believe Napa Fan is in the lead. Well, there's PC having some problems. And the caution is out. Well, I'll tell you, this changes everything right here. We might be seeing several attempts at green-white checkers here as a result of this. This is the last thing we know Napa Fan wanted to see. It's going to be interesting to see how this race sorts out with this all going on here. Lots of drama, high-stakes action. We talked about Angelo being a factor earlier, but struggling. Now he's back up here in the mix. Flyest Kid stays out. Dust Bunny's in the outside. Flyest Kid looking for his first win. Will it come here today? Green flag's out. We're racing. Boy, look at him getting knotted up here. And the caution is out. This is going to set us up for our second attempt at a green-white checkered. Well, I'll tell you, this right here is a crapshoot right here. These guys, I don't even know who is in the best spot right now. I know that Dust Bunnies and Fly's Kid, they might be in a little bit of trouble right here. Napa Fan here, he's a little bit further in the back here. That was one of the fast cars, and Angela's a little bit back here too. But you got some of these cats like PC Panthers, Tex Pelt, Dale, pretty much everybody in the top 5 besides Dust Bunnies has not won a race. So you got to expect these guys going to be real hungry and real up on the wheel. All right, here we go. NASCAR overtime once again. Green flag is out, we're racing. Well, that was, looks like PC had some problems there. He's dropping back. Here's Dale looking to the inside. He's got them fresh tires, trying to make something happen. Meanwhile, here's Fly's Kid trying to make something happen on the inside. He's going to drive it in real deep. They're 3 wide. Here's Tex Pelt coming to the lead. Tex Pelt trying to take over the lead. Clinton's in the grass. White flag, 1 more to go. Boy, I don't know how Clinton held on to that. But they're wrecking back here. Who's going to win this race? That's the question. And it looks like the race is over. Tex Pelt's going to win it. Tex Pelt wins. First career victory for Tex Pelt, denying Fly's Kid the win. An amazing finish here. We knew it was going to be crazy slam-em, bam-em action. And we did not get disappointed here. There you see the running order. Fly's Kid coming in second, Clinton 696, Dale 1327, and Angelo rallying back to get a top 5. Any final thoughts on this race, Tim? But I mean, we knew he was going to get a different winner here. Once you saw K-Boy 85 have his problems, that was a tough break for him, and Angelo have his problems getting to the pits. But congratulations here to Tex Pelt. Click that subscribe button. We'll be back later with more racing. You've been watching XLRN.